One of the tasks that causes a lot of grief to Excel users is when they have to stack data from different tables into one. Most of them end up doing this manually, which they don't appreciate. Microsoft 365 has released two functions, HSTACK and VSTACK, which help you do this in a simple manner. In this video, we'll take a look at both. Let's begin with VSTACK first. We have this data for an organization which sells a few products in two regions, North and South. The data for North is captured in this sheet called North, and similarly, the data for South is captured in this sheet called South. Now we want to see the data for both the regions together in the sheet called Combined. So for that, we will write the function VSTACK. In the cell A2, I will start by writing VSTACK. VSTACK takes input as array1, array2, array3 and so on. This means that we need to provide the reference for the arrays that you want to stack one over the other. So for the first array, we will provide the array that contains data for the region North. For that, I'll go to the sheet name North, select the data from A2 to D17. And similarly, for array 2, I will go to the sheet called South and select the data from A2 to D17. Close the bracket and press enter. And here we have the result. Now in this table, we can see the data for both North and South. This is so much easier than manually stacking data. One limitation of this method is, if we now add more rows to the data, then those don't get added automatically to this new table. To overcome that, we can make use of structured references or the format as table option. Let's first clear the existing formula. I'll go to the sheet North, select the data and click on format as table option. Press OK. We can give this table the name T North. T indicates that this is a table and North indicates the region. Similarly, I will create another table called T South. Now I'll go to the combined sheet and write the function as VSTACK. For array 1, I'll say T North. For array 2, T South. Close the bracket and press enter. And we have the aggregated data. In the aggregated data, the last row for the region North is on row number 17. Let's go and add some data to the table North. Let's add a product which is different from the ones already present. I'm going to add a line for monitors. And as we go to the combined sheet, we can see the data for monitors has been updated in the table here too. So this is how you combine tables using the VSTACK function. Now let's take a look at the HSTACK function. The H in HSTACK stands for horizontal. Let's look at the data that we have. For an organization, we have the data for sales in January and similarly for February. Now let's see this data in a merge table. I'll go to the aggregate sheet and write the HSTACK function. HSTACK. Just like the VSTACK function, it takes arrays of data as input. I will select the data for January. It spans from A2 to C17. Now for February's data. We don't want to repeat the data in the first two columns. Therefore, we'll only select C2 to C17 from this sheet. And that's it. We'll close the bracket. We get the merge data. So that's how you use the HSTACK function. I hope this was useful. If you'd like to keep up to date with Excel, then you could consider subscribing to our channel. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon in another video.